Well, Lineker will be something of a lonely figure up front today because Paul Stewart is suspended, Paul Walsh and David Howell's both injured, so Terry Venables goes for a 5-man midfield. But he had to change his team at 2:45 when Terry Fenwick hurt himself in the kick-in and was replaced at number 2 by Justin Edinburgh. Portsmouth are without the former Spurs defender Gary Stevens, who has a calf injury. 21-year-old Lee Russell plays number 6. 2 internationals in the attack, Colin Clark of Northern Ireland at number 9 and the former England winger Mark Chamberlain at number 11. Terry Holbrook from Wolverhampton is the referee, and there's a real cut-tie flavour about this one. 7,000 Tottenham supporters in an all-ticket capacity crowd of 26,000. Portsmouth in blue, playing from the left. We've got Pompey chimes being sung before the match, balloons everywhere, and it should be quite an occasion down here at Fratton Park. Now Chamberlain. Really close to the pitch here, the crowd on the far side particularly. They've taken the fences down at Fratton Park. Clark and Whittingham are both there, and Torsvett comes to meet the pair of them. And the ball over the top had Tottenham shaking a bit, and Guy Whittingham and Colin Clark were hunting for goals. Chipped in well. And stretching there was Sedgley, didn't make it, Torsvett did. Clark, Chamberlain to Whittingham. Cool, good ball. Whittingham again, Chamberlain. Whittingham was left on the ground by Vandenhouwe's late challenge, and now Naeem digs into Wigley. Little bit of feeling creeping in there. The Portsmouth players unhappy about, not so much about Wigley going down, but in the middle there, Whittingham, number 10, was unceremoniously dealt with after the ball had gone. But it's a free kick on this side of the pitch, and they're waiting for Hogg. Gascoigne. Lineker wants it early, and he's got it early. What a great ball by Gascoigne to Lineker. No one else is up with him yet, and he had to go alone. Won't be pleased with the shot, but there was no support. Vincent Samways was still coming up from the midfield. Chamberlain, and over the head of Edinburgh to Wigley, and now Sedgley. Quarter of an hour gone. Wigley for Portsmouth. He looks to be something of a danger today to Tottenham. Aspinall. Oh, he's got away from Edinburgh. And again. Play on. Goal kick. Portsmouth seem to feel that the left-back position for Tottenham is the one they want to try and have a go at. Justin Edinburgh only came into the side a quarter of an hour before the game, has already had to face 3 or 4 bursts by Wigley. Samways, good play, in the middle, Lineker. Oh, from behind, Graham Hogg. The Portsmouth number 5 is the offender. And I suspect that's the yellow card. Now, Vinny Samways is cutting in here when Hogg catches him. That's a bad challenge, really. Gascoigne standing just behind the ball. Lineker! Oh, it was a good chance. And Portsmouth were fortunate, really, that it was a let-off for them. And Lineker, from Gascoigne's free kick, looked the favourite here to score, and he put the header wide. It was a bad miss by his standards. Forward by Russell. Aspinall. Outside him, Wigley. It hit Steve Sedgley. It's going to be a corner. Good effort by Graham Hogg. Corner well delivered by Martin Cool, the outswinger. Nice to see a variation on the in-swinging corner to the near post, and Hogg made a good fist of that. Chamberlain for Portsmouth. Beaten by Vanden Hauwe. Now Samways. Wigley, Thomas. There's Naeem. Allen. Lineker's in there, and Gascoigne. Desperate defending, but they kept them out. Warren Neal, I think, fell in front of Paul Gascoigne there as he was about to shoot. Good defending by the captain. Allen for Spurs. Samways. Lineker's there. Oof. Well, on another day, Lineker could have had a hat-trick by now. It was a well-worked move by Spurs. Vinnie Samways plays the ball into the near post and Lineker fires it wide. Cool. He's played some good stuff from the middle of the field. Here's Wigley. Into Clark. Sedgley. Lineker. Gascoigne. Needs them to run on from here, from midfield. Free kick. Martin Cool. Mabbott's also gone forward now. Oh, I say. You just don't quite know what he's going to do next from free kicks. And that one brings more than a ripple of applause from around the ground. It's a Gaza humdinger. Neal for Portsmouth. Sedgley. Cool. Aspinall. 4 others up with him here for Pompey. It's run on for Chamberlain. The Tottenham end stunned, but the rest of the ground celebrates with Mark Chamberlain. Portsmouth take the lead after having survived an awful lot of Tottenham pressure. The ball ran on to Mark Chamberlain, and what a good finish that was from the angle. Aspinall had the first strike, but when the ricochet took it out to Chamberlain, he fooled Torsbeck by going inside the near post. And at the end of the first half, a roar goes up round Fratton Park as Portsmouth come off leading by Mark Chamberlain's goal. Spurs must look back on chances, particularly for Lineker, which were not taken. Well, on their last cup visit to Fratton Park some 5 years ago, Spurs lost 1-0 in a League Cup tie, which went to 3 meetings, in fact. Here they are 1-0 down today. Hogg comes out to meet Gascoigne. Now he's found Wigley. Neal supporting again from right back. Clark. Oh, a good ball. Cool. It's a bit long. Thomas for Tottenham. Outside right is Allen. Lineker and Samways in the middle. Allen shoots. Good save, Gosney. Allen. Oh, and Gosney again. A double save by the Portsmouth goalkeeper. Andy Gosney distinguishing himself there as Allen cut in. Certainly right to shoot the first time and the second, but good stops. Came off Mabbott. And Clark! Well played, the keeper. I think it was a foot up there by Colin Clark. Gascoigne against Cool. Now Thomas. Gascoigne runs on. 2 to the right for Thomas as well. Allen is one of them. Here's Samways. Now it's Allen. Gascoigne. Yes! Spurs have equalised. And just when the superstar was required to prove his status at a desperate time for Tottenham, he does just that. Coming in on Allen's cross, that's a great header. Another part of his game that's perhaps underrated. Allen with the cross, beautifully delivered by Paul Allen, and Gascoigne, well, that's classic. 1-1. We've been playing an hour, and a cup tie here. So much on the boil now. So there could be an awful lot of excitement still to come here. Lineker, Gascoigne. He's got Allen to his right. It's Paul Allen with a great chance for Spurs, and he's missed it. And his face tells the story, because that should have been 2-1. Gascoigne was the provider, and he gave Allen every opportunity here. A lot of space, but I don't think his first touch helped him. Typical Tottenham that they're going for the win as hard as they went for the equaliser. They're not going to sit back here and wait for a replay. Gascoigne. Allen again. Better shot this time, and Gosney has to come down to his right. The Allen-Gascoigne combination working well once more here for Spurs. And this time, Gosney going the other way. And the tension showing on the face of Frank Burrows, whose side have stretched Tottenham, led for a while. Now it's 1-1. Forward by Van den Hauwe. Gascoigne. It's still Gascoigne. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. It's 2-1. And the drama of the FA Cup showed up in the reaction of the Tottenham supporters to another memorable piece of skill from the player that everybody keeps talking about, and it won't stop now. Gascoigne did that all himself. He fooled the defenders and just rolled the shot past Gosney. Van den Hauwe gets credit for the pass from the back. It went clean through the line of blue shirts, but there was still a bit for Gascoigne to do. It's just that he makes it look easy. 2-1 to Tottenham. They won't be very happy if Portsmouth now equalise, but it's been that sort of game. Anderton into the middle to Whittingham. Oh, it's Martin Call for Portsmouth. Good effort. He's had his moments in midfield as well, the Portsmouth number 8, and he drove that well. And some spectators are now on the pitch, and there's fighting at the Tottenham end, and the police and stewards are having to move in. And Terry Venables doesn't want a disturbance now, because his side are very close to the 6th round. Now the disturbance has apparently been brought under control. Gascoigne. Well played by Sean Murray. Whittingham makes another bold run for Portsmouth. Outside him is Anderton. Clark's waiting in the centre. Sedgley comes across and misses the tackle. But the referee decides it wasn't a foul. Hogg's header. He's been very solid, Graham Hogg. But it looks as though he may end on the losing side. And we're going into the 3rd minute of injury time, but it's all over now. And Spurs go through to the 6th round, thanks to another glittering show from Gascoigne. And the supporters end the afternoon celebrating, as he indeed does, after Portsmouth earlier had made it uncomfortable for them for a spell. But in fairness, over the 90 minutes, as Mabbutt congratulates the goal scorer, Tottenham played some excellent football on a difficult pitch and made many chances. And when they finally put them away, it was Gascoigne that did the damage and sent Spurs into the last 8 to keep their season alive. And the fans will say there's a one in the year, and could it be that Tottenham will be at Wembley? We shall see, but this was a fine cup tie here, and he's written his name in headlines again.
2 changes have been forced on County, with fullback Dean Thomas suspended. New signing Alan Paris makes his full debut. He'll wear number 7 but play at left back, trying to contain David White. And striker David Regis is cup tied, so Gary Lund continues his role of playing just in the FA Cup matches. City's player-manager Peter Reid has opted not to make his comeback today after a recent knee operation, and his surprise omission even from the substitutes is because City fear that the ground here may frost over in the second half. Manchester City in their famous blue shirts start this FA Cup tie, having been drawn away 3 times in succession. And may well reflect that neighbours Manchester United played all their cup ties away last season and went on to win the trophy at Wembley. The Neil Warnock style of management can sometimes be unorthodox. He had his team talk with the players an hour before kick-off in the corner of a crowded supporters club bar. Harding was pushed in the back. Bartlett, Redmond has to be quick. And again, well, nobody pulled out of that one. City's captain, Steve Redmond, happy to hook that back to Tony Coton. And it's a real full-blooded cup tie. And Dean Yates is penalised. Pushing the back of Niall Quinn as they both jumped. And City with a free kick. 4 in the wall, 3 in a runner. That's Harper and Mexon together. Ward takes it. Oh, he struck it well. Cherry got his body behind it, but he just couldn't hold it. Poynton, will he keep this in? No, he didn't. The referee was right on the spot. But that was a beautifully struck free kick by Mark Ward. White's away for the first time, and Paris is behind him. It's the first time the City number 7 has got forward. Fabulous save by Cherry from Mark Ward. Brilliant. How did he keep that out? Well, that will really have delighted Steve Cherry, because he's not got happy cup memories against Manchester City, and his times with Walsall and Plymouth conceded 19 goals in 5 different cup ties that he played against Manchester City. But he'll be proud of that stop. Space. Good run by Mark Ward and a good ball to find him. Allen. Oh, good turn by Allen. Fine brave save by Cherry. What's happened? Well, it got away from the keeper after he'd made a brave save at the feet of Clive Allen. Hit the post, and as players looked at the referee, nobody was quite sure what had happened. County finally scrambled it behind for a corner. Ward will take it. Cleared their own penalty area yet. Hendry, Harper, and that came off Draper. What a fine ball that was by Poynton to pick out Mark Ward. And Clive Allen, a really good turn in the penalty area, and Cherry saving bravely head first, and it was Paris who scrambled it off the line. Harding. There's nobody available on that right side, and he looked and he should have seen, because he's put Poynton away. Ward. City enjoying a good end to the first half, and that's a strong tackle by Harding, who set up City's attacking position in the first place with a loose ball and a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. And they don't think that Bartlett's 10 yards away. And he certainly doesn't look as though he is. Teed up for Redmond. Oh, fine shot, great save. Quinn, a double save from Cherry. What a hero. No wonder the county players are quick to congratulate their keeper. Cherry threw up his hands and then was quick enough to block Niall Quinn's effort. Quinn won the header, but he was climbing on the back of Dean Yates' free kick. Well, Steve Cherry cost £70,000 when Notts County bought him from Plymouth in February 1989. Former England youth international during his earlier days at Derby County. And what a save that was. The 7 in the wall, it's teed up by Ward to Redmond, and it's a real full-blooded shot. Instinctive save, and twice the second effort from Quinn. And the craggy features of Peter Reid, now 34, who's missed the last 4 games, and having to provide the influence this afternoon from the dugout. Tony Book in the background. Forward by O'Riordan. No offside. Turner and Bartlett's the quickest. He's got clear sight of Coulton, and he's put it over. Oh, Bartlett, what a turn of heel he has. He just outruns them. Little head down, he took it in his stride, good control on his thigh, and then poor finish. Quinn. Harper. This is Ward. White's gone down the middle, that's a great ball to find him. David White. And Cherry stopped it again. And it ends with a free kick to Notts County. But how much more is there to say in this half about Steve Cherry? David White was put clear down the middle by that intelligent break and that intelligent ball by Mark Ward. And it was just the outstretched foot of Steve Cherry which took that one away. Ward battling in midfield. They're looking for Bartlett. He's kept his balance. Now we're going to get a goal. He's chipped it over the bar. Well, I think he's claiming that he was held at the beginning by Colin Hendry, but it didn't seem to matter. He still got away from Hendry. Again, he took it a little bit wide, perhaps. Coulton off his line, tried to chip him, a yard too high. This is short. This is Harding. And this is Bartlett. And this is Turner, the captain. Will he do better? Oh, he's missed. It's impossible to keep count of all these scoring opportunities that have been missed at both ends. This time it's Phil Turner, clean through the middle. And always going, drifting wide of the post. Allen, taken away from him by O'Riordan. This is Megson, and there's space on the right for Ian Brightwell. Chipped up. Header out was by Shaw. This is Ward. It's blocked. I think it hit Clive Allen in the end. Oh, and Draper makes a good, strong, quick break from Phil Turner, and this is Bartlett. Nice little back heel for his captain. Oh, Coulton. Well, it starts in the second half exactly the way it finished in the first. City nearly score at one end, County break quickly and nearly do the same at the other. Neat little layback there by Bartlett for Phil Turner, and the ball dipped wickedly. They all appeal, and it's City's ball, and Poynton runs to take it quickly. Clive Allen, good tackle. Megson, blocked by Craig Short. Harper, oh, it hit the woodwork, and it's hit the post again. Niall Quinn, oh, what a catalogue of incidents. A fabulous shot by Harper that thumped against the woodwork and seemed to rebound onto Cherry. He did really well to get a grip of it. It beat him completely, hit the back of his legs. He's not sure where it is. Niall Quinn gets on the end of it. He hits the post. And finally, Cherry's happy to grab it. Well, you get the feeling in this match, the ball is just destined not to go into the net. Well, Notts County's biggest gate since 1982. And they've certainly had value for money and excitement. Palmer, O'Riordan, Turner. Good turn, Turner. Still Turner, still Turner. Left foot, Coates save. And with two people bearing down on him, kept a firm grip. Well, he must have had an eye on Kevin Bartlett and Gary Lund bearing down on him. What a powerful run by Phil Turner, County's captain. Brightwell up from right back. Harper for Brightwell, good turn of pace by the full-back, chipped up, Allen! Instinctive run by Clive Allen. That's the man who once scored 49 goals in a season for Spurs. His anticipation was perfect, but a great turn of heel by Ian Brightwell. Well, we knew he was an athlete, didn't we? Allen's glancing header, but again over the bar.
Please remain where you are.
Redmond organises the back four. Paris won the header. Megson for City. Got it out to Harper. Will beat Harding. Redmond. Poynton. Redmond's continued to go forward. Here he is, well found by Poynton. City's captain. Blocked by Palmer. City corner. Under 3 minutes to play. And Mark Ward will take it. Cherry got a hand to it. Didn't get it out of the area, and it was taken away from Steve Redmond. Harper, dispossessed by O'Riordan, and County appeal for the throw, and they get it. Well, O'Riordan wants to hurry. Turner chesting it down for Bartlett. He'll get there. Oh, Coaten, and they haven't cleared it. Surely now, it's in. It's Gary Lund. It had to come, and it's fallen to Notts County. It's the 89th minute, and no wonder Steve Cherry celebrates. He's kept his side in the cup tie with some fine saves, and inevitably it was the pace of Kevin Bartlett that brought it about. Coaten was quickly off his line, but there was nothing he could do. A fortunate rebound, and Gary Lund in because the regular man, Regis, is cup tied, has got a crucial goal. Bartlett's always going to win this race, but he misses the ball. It hits Coaten's knees. The attempted clearance falls beautifully for Gary Lund. 1-0 Notts County. And less than 60 seconds to play. Lund's 5th goal of the season. And City have made a quick substitution. Looks like Harper's the man who's gone off, and little Adrian Heath has come on. Here he is. Well, City are behind in the FA Cup for the first time this season. And Neil Warnock has seen his bright, young, naive, as he calls them, second division side take the lead against first division Manchester City with the game in stoppage time. Well, what a difference a year makes. Last season, Notts County lost in the first round at Doncaster as a third division side. Now in the second division, within a few seconds of a place in the sixth round. Redmond. 2 minutes of stoppage time. And City are awarded a free kick. Well, what a desperate disappointment it will be for Notts County if they allowed City to steal an equaliser in stoppage time. Followed by Ward. Cherry's come off his line, he's missed it. Redmond is still in play. Quinn off the woodwork and away finally by Harding, I think. And it isn't going to be City's day, and it isn't going to be Niall Quinn's day. He's hit the woodwork for the second time in the second half. The free kick by Ward. Cherry missed it. Everybody lost it. It was kept in the air by Redmond, and then Quinn, using all 6 feet 4 inches, won the header and crashed it against the crossbar. And there's the whistle. Notts County have put Manchester City out of the FA Cup right at the last few seconds. Slaps on the back for Steve Cherry and for all County's players. And with so many goal-scoring chances, maybe in retrospect they scored at the right time, because it left City with no chance to come back at them. Final score here is Notts County 1, Manchester City 0.
Sheridan. Hurst. Benson. And the back pass for Dublin, and King has made the mistake that's opened the way for Cambridge. King attempted the back pass, only lofted it into the path of Dion Dublin, and that's goal number 14 for the big Cambridge striker. Two managers, both on their feet, side by side in front of the dugout. Ron Atkinson on the left, John Beck on his right as we look. Now Taylor. Little stab from Wilkins, put him in. Philpott, 2-0! That was a classic Cambridge goal. Little stab from Wilkins started it, and when the cross came over, Philpott buried it. Taylor on the left foot. Oh! Well, they won't come back from that. Looked as though Turner had it covered, but from Taylor's left foot, it just dipped under the bar, and Cambridge are annihilating Sheffield Wednesday. Francis crosses, and the goal, that was a brilliant save. Vaughan got down, I think from Hurst's header. The cross was good, the header was magnificent, the save was superb. And the countdown now puts this beyond the reach of Sheffield Wednesday. When Cambridge reached the 6th round as a 4th division club last season, well, it could have been put down as a fluke. When they then won promotion in the playoffs, suggested there might well be something here. And now, here they are, 4-0 in front as Dublin takes another gift from a terrible back pass, this time by Danny Wilson. The rout is complete. What Wilson was thinking about, we'll never know, but Dublin reacted with such swift decisiveness that Turner was left without a hope. 4-0, and Cambridge are into the 6th round for the 2nd successive season.
To the near post, flicked on by Smart. Cleared by Potts for the 2nd time in a minute. Bishop. What a save by McCluskey. The far post. Gardner. Beautiful header by Quinn. That's a beautiful header. This is Keane. Morley calling for it on the far post. Quinn. Goal for Quinn. He started that and he finished it. Jimmy Quinn, his 7th goal of the season.